Hey guys, Brickheadz here, and I just built up the Ninjago 10th anniversary Brickheadz. This was a purchase with purchase in June here in the US. So if you spent $85 or more on Ninjago products in LEGO stores, you could buy this for $10. This will also be available in July, the remaining stock for $30 in the US. So if you don't want to buy any Ninjago now, you can wait till July and pick this up separately. Let's get right into the review. So here are the three Brickheadz. We have Golden Lloyd, Nia Samurai X, and the Firstborn Dragon. And oddly enough, on the box, you'll see their numbers there, and it's like they have Golden Lloyd here, but his number is 148, 146, 47, 48. This is also the order that you build them in, though they all do have their own separate instruction manuals. So this is a great set to build with other people, because you just give them one bag of parts and then one instruction manual. But anyways, taking a look at Golden Lloyd first, he comes with the Ninjago 10 years print that's been in a bunch of the legacy sets this year, though you can easily remove that and you have that regular Brickhead stand, and you could put this on whichever one you want, though I think it's probably best to have it on Golden Lloyd. Now this Golden Lloyd is based off of the legacy Golden Lloyd. You can kind of tell with the print there and then the green eyes, which yes, they are just using transparent green eyes, even though they printed the regular like Brickheadz eyes onto a green piece for the Ninjago movie Lloyd Brickheadz. But I will be doing a separate video on comparing all three of these to their other relevant things, so make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss that video. But yeah, I don't know, we have this nougat color with the gold here, and it works okay. I noticed there were a couple of instances where I just really would have loved if LEGO had a just 1x2 gold plate, specifically for the legs, because I think Lloyd's legs are completely gold. They might have a little bit of that green print, but that's just it's not great. And taking a look at this little chest piece right here, they actually use these pieces to avoid having to use a 1x2 in gold. So those have the little teeth, but they keep them on the inside, and they also use a lot of jumpers instead of the 1x2s, which is a little annoying. Replacing his head though, the shaping on his head is really good. You can see that yellow from the side, which gives it the kind of illusion that it's rounded, which I really appreciate. And yeah, I don't know, I was pretty impressed by this thing, and the amount of these gold tiles that you get is very nice, and just makes the whole thing look very, very good and very smooth. I'm not sure what these are supposed to be, if they're knees or what, but they look a little odd to me, and same with these here. It just, I guess for like texture and maybe to help the transition to the arm, but I don't know, it's weird. And then you do have that little bump for the ears as well. That's pretty typical of Brickheadz. But yeah, that's Golden Lloyd. Now moving on to Nia Samurai X, or just Nia, or Samurai X. Nia Samurai X is the name of this thing, but it's a little clunky. Now this is based off of her season 4 and season 5 Samurai X appearance, and it looks pretty good. So you have that sort of main, like kind of that dark green base there, and you have that ring detail on the torso to sort of represent her like Samurai X symbol. And she gets a katana. I really like the shaping of her helmet. I think they did that really, really well with having sort of the rounded, like tiered look to it, though I think technically there should be 3 tiers, but I'm totally okay with it because it's such a small space. I think it looks really, really good with what they did. I like how they did her mask there, you know, having it looks really proper, I think. And the horns up here, they look good, but they are really flimsy. I don't know, there's like a couple too many sort of positions at which they can angle, but it looks proper. You just kind of can't touch it. Moving on to Firstborn, which might be the most interesting one yet, just because it's a creature sort of put into that Brickhead style. And I think this turned out really, really great. I only ever saw the front of it, and I think the face is a little weird, I don't know, just with like the teeth sort of hanging up like over the eyes. It's a little strange. But for this scale, I'm not really going to complain too much. I like how they did the feet, and if we can actually move the wings up, and the wings will come out a little bit too, just because of they're using that piece that's rounded, so you can sort of tilt them out if you want, and then you can have Firstborn fly, or you can have it like I had it, where you just kind of fold it back and down, and then his wings just folded down, which is like, honestly, this is more articulation than there was present on the actual Firstborn set. So good job there, Lego. And yeah, I really like how they did the back of Firstborn's head, and the tail's even really nice. I don't know, this came together a lot better than I expected, though that face is still a little, the face is still a little off to me. Well, that took a lot quicker to get through, although they are Brickheadz. It's kind of what you see is what you get. Yeah, I don't know. I was pleasantly surprised by this set. I was kind of expecting to not really like it, but the builds are good. For what they are, for being Brickheadz, there's a lot of good Brickheadz building here. I gotta comment on the choices, though. I'm not sure. So on the box, it says the name of the set is Ninjago 10. And so, you know, obviously this is a little kind of special release showing off 10 years of the theme. So you have Golden Lloyd. I think that makes sense. He's kind of the main ninja, and this is like golden version. So it's like, it's kind of a big deal. And then you have Firstborn, which I think makes sense. It's not... Of all the dragons we've seen, I wouldn't say Firstborn's the one we've seen the most of, although Firstborn is probably the most relevant to the story, so I do appreciate that. And also, it's nice that LEGO didn't forget about Season 9, because it was one of the best seasons. Don't at me. But then you have like Nia, and it's just like the Season 4 or Season 5 Samurai X Nia. And I think they probably did it because they didn't want to throw too many ninjas in. You know, so it's like, it's just something different from Ninjago. So I guess it makes sense because it allows all three of these entries to feel very unique. They've already done a Master Wu Brickhead, so it kind of makes sense they wouldn't want to retread that. But like, also Golden Lloyd is very similar to the last Lloyd we got. So I don't know, you know, but, and so we've gotten 2 Lloyds now, but like none of the other ninja, except I guess Nia now, but not even in her ninja suit. But I don't know, for like a 10-year set, if I had to make Brickheadz, I would probably like to focus on, you know, the pilot season. So I probably would have done a Kai, a Wu, and maybe Nia or a Garmadon, or even Samukai. Samukai would be a really fun Brickheadz with the 4 arms. But, you know, for celebrating the theme, you know, Season 2, Season 4, 5, Season 9, this is all good stuff. So again, this set is available now in LEGO stores. If you spend $85 or more on Ninjago stuff, you can buy this for $10. However, the extra leftover stock will be available for $30 in LEGO stores. And I don't think it's something that you kind of need to run out and get. If you want it, you know, you can go ahead and get it. But I think because it's a purchase with purchase, this is not going to go that quickly. Only like hardcore Ninjago fans are really going to buy it. Because it's not free, so they're not giving them out to like everybody who goes to the store. And if you're not interested in Ninjago, you're not going to really spend $10 getting this. So if you're willing to wait and buy it for $30, you go ahead and do that. It is really annoying. I would have loved to see them wait for August to put this out when the new Ninjago sets arrive for Seabound. However, if you're like me and you still had some Ninjago sets from last year and earlier this year that you haven't gotten yet, it's a great time to buy those now, as this is available to you. But that is going to do it for my review of the Ninjago 10th Anniversary Brickheadz. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, I will be doing a very detailed comparison with these to what they are based off of in a future video, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. And I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.